April 6, 1989, Swami Vishnu talks about deep sleep at the New York City Yoga Center.
See the silence. Taste and let touch the silence. Silence is God. Silence is the truth. Silence is peace that passes all understanding. The silence is the music of your soul. Silence is the most sublime sound, most powerful Shakti, power. Everything came from silence. That silence is Om. The cosmic sound Om is silence. Everything merges back in silence in time. That silence alone remains. When silence manifests, it's called world sound. Word, sound are one and the same. Not the spoken sound, the invisible, unspoken word, that's the sound which the Bible describes. The beginning there was word, the word was with God, the word is God, that word is Om. Word means unspoken word, the silence. We can only speak in the earth because of medium of air, but in the moon we can't speak, in the space we can't speak, but still you think. That is Om. That cosmic, original word, original thought, original sound is Om. Now next few minutes, just few minutes, silence all your thoughts, inhale Om, exhale Om, inhale Om, exhale Om. Eventually merge in that Om, in that silence for the next few minutes. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Shri Shalom Shalom Shalom. Om Namah Shivaya. Anyway, it's possible to get too much bright light from my face. Like I smell like a movie star. All the phones, all the decorations. Beautiful decorations. Look at all the flowers. I can't see anybody. Is it possible to reduce?
Anytime one more.
No, we don't. We don't. We have no choice.
I have no choice also.
I'm sorry, Swamiji.
Well, you don't look sorry. If I am sorry means people should cry, is it not? Sorry. Tears will come. But people always say when I am sorry, they laugh. I don't understand what type of sorry is that. A person should be sorry only and tears coming in from the eyes and this and oh, I'm sorry. Okay, he has got no choice. So I have to bear. Most of my energy has been taken by the light. You know, you have to fight the light. No, that's okay.
Yeah, maybe
I can't because it's going to be unbalanced completely.
At least increase the light other side. It's balanced. You know, increase the side. Don't have to turn it down.
That's not right.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah.
And make other lights very, very bright. Yeah? That's all it's like. Okay, just sit down. So, I am back to New York. But it doesn't look like New York. It was very old. Old New York. Going to heaven like that. Oh, that's much better.
This one too?
If we can, if we can. He said he's got no choice. So can? Right. No, he's not happy.
I'm really sorry now.
This is not how. Look at leave it.
Leave it? Okay.
Well, that's all you can do.
For so long I didn't move. I was in the Laurentians, took snow for a year and a half or 2 years silence. First time I moved out to Nassau, and after Nassau, this is my first public lecture for a long time. So I don't know what I'm going to talk to you. I prefer to
The
talk.
art of meditation.
I prefer to talk in silence. See no evil, hear no evil, talk no evil, and think no evil. So, I'll talk about silence. He said he wants to hear about meditation. You can't hear meditation. Have you ever seen it? Meditation is shutting off all sounds. And the most powerful sound is, what is the most powerful sound? What's the most powerful sound? Silence. Silence. That's right. Now you are thinking. Silence is the most powerful sound. Only you can meditate when you can hear the silence. Silence is not just silence. What is silence? Anyone can say what is silence? you'll get an ice cream. What is silence?
Peace.
Huh?
Peace.
Silence, still I didn't get the right word. Anyone can say what is silence?
Absence of sound.
Oh, that's where when you sleep, you do that. You don't hear any sound when you sleep, do you? How many people hear sound when you sleep? Real sleep, no one hears the sound. So that's called silence. What is silence then? Absence of Savachin?
Thought.
What is that?
Thought.
Absence of thought, that's right. And if you want to put more technical terms, absence of, when you sleep, deep sleep, there's no thought. So it's silence also. But in the deep sleep, the thought is in hibernation. Hibernation. Here thought means desires. Desires. Absence of desires is called silence. Even when you go to sleep, you have desires, but you temporarily it has been blocked. Like night. Not there is no sun now. Is there any sun? Is there sun anywhere?
That's it.
You can't see it. Why? Not absence of sun. Sun always shines. But sometimes you can't see. Why? Because Earth turns around. Or you turn away from the sun and close your eyes. The sun is shining. Now in India it will be, at the time here 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock. So India is about morning, 7 o'clock. Already the sun is just rising up. So sun shines, but sometimes you don't see. Because it turns. So also your mind turns away from this external sound, sight, hearing, taste, smell, touch. A desire you can have even without eyes, ears, nose, touch, etc. Is it not? Desire doesn't need any senses. But to satisfy your desires, you need senses. If you want to eat ice cream, you need mouth only. So you need a tongue. And if the tongue is cut off, or at least it's paralyzed, you don't taste. So if you eat ice cream, or pizza, or mud, it all same. Is it not? Any difference? The desire for ice cream comes because your tongue says, let me have that ice cream with the 230 flavors. How many flavors? And then the ice cream also says some kind of, not only taste, it's some kind of flavor. And particular flavor you like. Vanilla, chocolate, pineapple, apple, very kind of. And then it smells. The ice cream sometimes smells like pineapple, smells like pineapple. Though the taste, then you have to satisfy your nose. So that's how desire. If there is no smell, or smell is very bad, it tastes very good, vanilla or chocolate taste, but it smells like a rotten egg. Taste is good, but smell is bad, then you will not accept mother, you eat. No. So we need the smell also good. Then, some people want to also look the color. If the color is not so, so you change the colors by adding a little bit artificial color, bright. Then, touch, of course, you don't have to worry about too much touch. But you do, when you take an apple, you first, what do you do?
Shine.
Shine it. So it's color. And look at beautiful apple. So, taste, color, touch. That you want to rub that apple on your stomach, sometime on the cheek, sometime on someone's head. The apple, color, taste, smell. Because hearing, we don't hear the apple. But if sometimes sweet music going on, you enjoy much better, is it not? When you go for a nice dinner, a violinist playing a nice violin, and the romance, the Italian violins come and play in front of your table. Yes, very good. At that time you enjoy more eating than in silence. Because some people eat in the darkness, not utter darkness, but in the candlelight. So they don't like the bright light, so they put the bright light off. Who eats in this bright light? No. So they put it up, and it's perfect light, a candlelight, and one rose. Not so many colors, colorful. So, what is a desire means? Satisfying satisfy your desires through your various senses. So, that's called silence. So, silencing the thoughts, that's not easy. Because even if you don't have any senses, a deaf man, a dumb man, a blind man, a man who lost the sense due to cold or cataract, etc., still there are desires, thoughts. Desires always exist to every man, even a blind man, deaf man, so also a Swami. Swami also had desires. Look at my desire. I want a special throne. Look at all. Look at the colors. But this hurts me a little bit because it's not being too soft. I don't like it, I prefer a firm ground than sitting on a soft. This is too much for me. I did not know that they're making the throne. If I had known, I don't know. I saw, when I came first time this morning, I saw lots of the milk cartons there in the car. And what are the milk cartons doing? Oh, somebody, we are going to make a stage. Oh, then it's going to be harder. Thank you. But I don't know, they've got a... What is this? Some milk carton is at the bottom? Yeah. They're all folding, isn't it? Like the cover of the milk carton with nice squiggles and flowers. Oh. So, exactly our desires, we cover it up. I've got so many desires. I cover it up with orange rope. And if I don't like you, I'm not satisfied. I want to see that you all must know that I got no desires, so. No, I'm not Swami. Swami is a desireless person. You are not satisfied? So, my desire is, I want to be the holiest man, for me, for all of you. Why I want to be a holy man? That's my desire. Why I want to be the holy man? Not because to go to God, to impress all of you. That's my desire. I put an orange robe and all the paraphernalia. My student, you thought maybe Swami wants all these things, and I don't care all these things. But anyhow, that's my desire. Even desirelessness, I want to be a desireless person is also a desire. Do you know that? I want to see God, that also a
Desire.
So, I want money, that also a So what difference is I want to see God, I want to know God, I want to have money, or I want to see money or gold. What difference is there? What's the difference? Both are desires. But what's the difference there?
One desire will free you, the other one probably won't.
Not probably. It is like a person entering into the water, probably I won't get wet. There's no probability that if you are going to enter into the water, you are going to get wet. And a baby is born, probably the baby is alive, but probably baby may not breathe. There's no probability. If the baby is going to be alive, the baby must breathe. So there's no probability there.
No.
One type of desire take you down to the central world. Desires for objects. And when there is a desire for objects, money, health, wealth, power, woman, drink, those are all desires. Then what's the difference? The desire for God. What's the difference? That desire is the ultimate desire which will, let me see who can fulfill, but sometimes I find words to fill it up. That's the ultimate desire which will,
Free you.
which will,
Free you.
which will, come on more, some people more can add, sometimes I don't get words, which will, which will fulfill.
Right.
And until that fulfillment, you will have desires. Not desires, desires. The plural. Now show me who has got desires. Show the hand, please. My God. You got no desire?
Oh, yes.
Yes, thank you.
I desire not to have desires.
That only word, Mr. Silverstein, that's just a word. Do you know that? But in action, that's not true.
That's true.
Because you want to see your son get married, and the son should have grandchildren. Of course, he has several grandchildren, told me already. And you want the grandchildren should become bigger and educated, and then they get married, and the great-grandchildren you want to see. Don't you want to see your great-grandchildren if you can see? He said, I want desire to not desire. That's not true. One desire will multiply to infinite number of desires. And the more you satisfy the desire, what will happen?
The more you want.
It's like pouring oil into the fire. To put out the fire, you start pouring oil. And the more you pour oil, the fire gets bigger. So each desire will make your desires multiply in millions of times. There's no end to it. You take a paper pencil or put in a computer. The mark is here. Michael here.
No.
Okay. So you put in the computer and add, if I have such and such things in my life, I am going to be satisfied. You go on type. Everything you want, millions of dollars in gold, all the words of gold, all your house is made of gold, and everything is made of gold and diamonds and rubies and money and 100 million cars and anything you want, as many wives and as many children, as many grandchildren, everything you can ask. And if I have so many things, I am going to be satisfied. Tell me, when are you going to stop typing? When?
Never.
Why?
That you be fulfilled.
Why? That's the main question. Why? You can't use all the chantments in the world, that 100,000 bottles lying in your house still, you will not satisfy. You got billion dollars and stock markets, etc. But you are not satisfied. You got all the beauty, all the health you can ask, you got everything. But still that something is missing. You are asking, give me more, give me more, give me more, give me more. You never say, I am satisfied. You all have beautiful homes, at least bathtub and a bath shower and toilets and refrigerator. This was not TV. It's just a normal thing. It is not luxury, is it not? It's not luxury. Anyone else think having a television is a luxury for you? Having a refrigerator is a luxury? And the refrigerator is filled with all types of goodies or bad goodies or bad, I don't know. But still you are not satisfied. Now you just go to India, a poor man who has got only a tattered hut or maybe a tin shed or a cardboard box as a shelter, and all the wife and children are sleeping in the one small tiny cardboard box, rain with the calls coming from everywhere, cold and wind and hunger. When they say, my God, you got a refrigerator? Oh God, you got a refrigerator? Okay, they don't have anything. Their only refrigerator storehouse is the stomach. And there's nothing to store there. You are not satisfied with all the things you are having. But from the Indian point of view, poor people's point of view, you are millionaires, you are rich people, richest people. My God, America, they will, oh my God, Americans living in heaven. And especially New Yorkers, oh my God, they will think, if you go down to India, what they want to say, I want to see New York. They always say, that's their desire in their mind, you know. Their desire is, if I go to New York and walk on the Fifth Avenue and then go to Macy's, Macy's store, and even the richest people will dream of, oh my God, what people made between all those merchandises and going to Broadway and then just seeing that show and then going to another place like, what do you call what's the place? Village Voice, and then walking the streets and seeing the Village Voice. Village Voice. No, Village Voice. Okay, Village. You go to the village and then see all those things and people sitting and then drinking and then dancing and then semi-naked, half-naked, full-naked, and topless and bottomless and headless and hairless and one brainless also sometimes. Oh, that is heaven. Oh my God, if I could hear the rock and roll music and dance with those things that That's many millions think that. So many yogis and spiritual people like here in New York think, oh, what a wonderful thing to go to. You can go there and live in a cave. All the great swamis and yogis live in the caves. Oh my God, they're all meditating and they're all so wonderful and there's nothing for them. There's only they meditate, they live in the cave and they don't care about the world. And you want to be like a swami like that living in the cave, isn't it? How many people do say like that? Show the hand. Well, that's also, many people think, oh, they would like to go to Himalayas and stay at least for a few days in the cave and meditate. I live in the cave, especially in the younger days, I was in the Himalayas, in the cave, almost there's nothing. What I was thinking, do you know?
Getting out of here?
Where do you get my food? Constantly thought of food. Because he went to the cave, your desires are gone, then very easy, anyone can go to cave. There's no problem. You can go to a cave. You can just be alone with no one. But your desire, you are suppressing. That's the difference. So in the cave I could suppress because there's nothing because I did not eat ice cream. It's not because there's no ice cream. Because I can't get it. Unless I take some ice from in the winter and make it cream. Well, so even in Himalayan caves you go, you cannot shut off the desires. That's what my whole purpose of that. It's not whether you're in New York City or in the Himalayan cave. It's not a man when the Himalayan caves become holier than people staying in the Fifth Avenue in New York. Do you know that? That's no difference. Why don't people go to the cave or lonely place or retire to mountains and deserts, etc.? What's the purpose of it? What's the purpose of it?
To get away from desires.
To fulfill a desire.
That is another form of fulfilling the desire in a positive way. Their desires exist, but merely going to a cave, only you are shutting off suppressing the desires. Like a Niagara Fall, you can put a big dam on the Niagara Fall, and water will slowly build up behind the dam. But eventually, if there is no outlet, what would happen? You know what structure you made, what type of object you used to make the dam will collapse. So also, you cannot suppress your desires. No one can, including me. Though I am the greatest person in the world. You don't know that? So you ask your question?
Of course.
I'm not the greatest person in the world? See, what more you want? Mr. Vastin said so. No one can stop the desires. Nor you can suppress the desires. Nor you can express your desires. Expression is by pouring oil into the fire. And that will multiply. $1 million, you want $10 million. $10 million, $10 billion. $10 billion, 200 billion. And 200 billion, you want everything you cannot imagine. But it doesn't matter, there's no end to it. So the expression is not the answer, not suppression. You can't suppress. By going to a cave, put a surgeon's mask and put a straight jacket so you don't move your senses. Straight jacket, you know. You know straight jacket?
Yeah.
Have you seen straight jacket? Where do they use it?
Crazy houses.
Okay, so you can go there. I didn't put it present in a straight jacket in the cave, but what I was doing, mentally I tried to, okay, don't walk, don't move. Then what shall I do? Close the eyes. What shall I do? Ice cream. Beautiful ice cream came in the mind. Look at all the banana split. Look at that pizza. Huge pizza. All smelling. Wonderful. And the chef is making the pizza and he's throwing up. I can see, oh, he's flying. It's a big flying saucer. Oh my God, the biggest flying saucer here on the roof, under the roof. You know, the Italian pizza, they just never experts. And then Indian tea. Oh yeah. And India, the tea, it is before they serve you, they pour. That's the way. Literally, that's an art, just like the pizza people, and they pour. I don't know, I can't do that, but if I do it, it will play everywhere. But they can stretch the water like that, but they just get about 70 degrees. Then pour like that. We had been just need to see that room. It happened. It doesn't. They can do very fast like that. intently. Oh, look at Kamala, he's touching. And that desire has gone down. Then comes nice music, rock and roll music coming up. Cha 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 baba. And then okay, that desire come down. Another desire comes. Went to London, Paris, sitting on a beautiful restaurant with a nice girl and with all the. It's no end to it. The mind will create, go on create its own drama. He became the actor, he became the producer, he is the director, and he is the movie maker, he is the video maker, and he is also the person who acts and witnesses or audience. Everything, you see, that mind plays all. He is the audience, he is the person plays, and he is amuser, he is amused. The person is amused is also the same mind. He amuses the same person. Like in a dream. Dream, where do you get the dream pizza? Where do you get the dream pizza? Pizza. Your mind created the dream pizza, and who is enjoying the dream pizza? The very mind. And then who is looking at it? Another person is looking at the pizza you are eating. So who is the person who is looking for the pizza you are eating? Self. The same mind. And then the enjoyer enjoys, the sufferer, the person who is not eating the pizza, oh my God, that person is a poor boy. He didn't get, here's a piece of pizza for you, boy. He threw it away. And the cat came, here's the, and who is the cat? Your mind. Your mind takes everything you want. And it creates, it enjoys it, and it's a witness. That's the nature of the mind. So here also, in this waking state, we say the same thing. You are the enjoyer, you are the person enjoyed, you are sufferer. The same atmosphere, other people will come here who are not paid. They come here, they suffer, is not? You are not paid, is not? So you enjoy. Is it not? Because we pay. Did they all pay? Or what is the name? Best. Did they all pay?
No,
no?
Two.
So my desire is, you all must pay. So, the desire is not something you can suppress it. It will be there. Even if you go to cave and shut off all the things, mind will create every drama, every act, every movie it wants, it will create, it will suppress. Nowhere. How do you stop this desire? How do you obtain silence? How? By the word sublimation. Sublimation. Not expression, not suppression. Sublimation. What do you mean sublimation? Sublimate means its energy is being utilized in the proper direction by the proper method. Example, again, they take the dam or the Niagara Falls. If I want really make a dam and make the Niagara Falls to move to, it come from America to Canada, is it not? Yeah, that's the American side and the Canadian side, and then all fall into American Fall, and they call it American Fall, I don't know, America Fall or I do not know. Canadian Fall, neither 12 people, but anyhow, when they fall, it falls into the same abyss and then it moves out. So, if you want to put a dam over the Niagara Fall or over the river, what do you have to do first? What do you have to do? You have to arrange for
Another outlet.
Outlet. If that outlet is not done, merely putting a dam, then what material you use is going to break down. So, merely going to a cave and suppress the thing, because there is nothing to eat or smoke or so forth, it's not going to help you. It's only going to make your life miserable, and more disaster will come out of it. Like the flood water, once the dam is built up and the water builds up above, for miles and miles of water pressure, and suddenly a break of the dam will bring devastation. All the villages and houses and towns will be washed away in 2 seconds by the thunderous water outlet, water break. So we don't sublimate. Means you allow the water first to move and then make a dam. You can, all the collected water you can now utilize the right way. You can use it, make electricity, generate electricity or cultivations, and the very same water you used to before flood all the fields, rice fields and wheat fields, etc. Now you are using it for cultivation. More lands can be cultivated, more yield will come out of it. So, sublimation means channeling in the right, and you can control the amount of water, how much water should come out, how much water should not come. So you can control the movement of generator or water for cultivation, how much water necessary. You control it. Before they control the river, used to any time in the flood season, rainy season, it floods all the fields, and the dry season there is no water. Everything is dry. But here, even the dry season, there is water is collected. Now you are using it, and wet season you are controlling it. That's exactly the way you control your desires. You don't stop it, which no one can do it. No one in the world. And how do you sublimate? How do you channel this energy in the right direction and you can control this mental energy, thought energy?
Meditation.
That's a word. It's just a word. We don't know what meditation is. Anyone can say what sleep is? Please explain to me. What is sleep? What is sleep?
Unconsciousness?
Unconsciousness? That's different between unconscious and sleep. See, for example, I was sitting here and Raghu came and hit with a hammer. I became unconscious. And after 5 days, I woke up in the hospital. What is my first question? Where am I? What happened? I was just supposed to give lecture here in the 21st day. And now I found the nurses and doctors and all the intravenous injections, oxygen mask and feeding and that. Am I dreaming? What happened to me? But when you come out of a deep sleep, what do you say? Where am I? What happened to me? Did you say that?
No.
What did you say? When you come out of a good night's sleep?
It's so hard.
He said, oh, I had a wonderful sleep, wonderful rest, wonderful night, whatever we were. But you know that experience, the experience of deep sleep, a soundless sleep, a lightless sleep is very enjoyable. But what did you use to enjoy this sleep? Which sense did you use? What sense you use? Eyes? You shut off the eyes. If you are sleeping with the eyes open, or your eyes closed? Did you dream during that sleep? No. Even the dream you don't want it. A dreamless night, a sleep, beautiful. Only when there are no desires, means all the desires are temporarily actually kept quiet, and all the senses are not functioning at all. Neither you can hear, see, smell, taste, touch. Only at that time, he said, oh, I had a wonderful sleep. It's an experience. That's called silence. An experience there. It's not absence of merely desires alone, but there is a kind of experience. This experience is so beautiful. You're all looking for that experience, is it not? If I try to continue my speech for whole night, and though you are locking, all the doors and windows are locked, so you can't get away. And also on base said, if you don't just pay, no one can get out of this place. And oh my God, we can't get out without paying, and I didn't bring any money. So you may not sleep for few hours because of fear that you cannot get out, because there are machine guns are waiting everywhere, so you can't even move out. Well, that's the fear. But still, with all the fear, all the talk and all the things, if I continue to talk and you can't move out, what would happen? Machine gun or no machine gun, money or no money. See, you want to enter into the desireless state. And that desireless state is the most beautiful thing you are looking. And even you have beautiful bed. And all the whole bed is made up of gold. And you've got gold legs and gold posts and gold trims and gold things, very beautifully done. And you are sleeping in the gold bed. And it cost about $10 million to make the gold bed. You are sleeping in a $10 million gold bed. And then, my bed is gold bed. Look at this beautiful bed. And 12 o'clock, still you are looking at the gold bed. 1 o'clock, oh my God, gold, all gold, $10 million gold. And by 3 o'clock, still you are looking at the gold. And 4 o'clock, still you are looking at the and 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, 12 hours, 18 hours, still you are lying comfortable. Look at the silk cloth, look at the gold, and 2 days, 3 days, you can sleep, you are constantly thinking of your gold bed. What would you do? What would you do? You better find a floor and sleep back on the floor. And you want to forget even the gold bed. You cannot take the $10 million. Oh, please let me forget this. You will do anything to forget the bed. Even go to doctor, I want to forget my bed. I am thinking the bed all the time. Oh, come on. You will do anything to forget that gold bed. So also, your wife, your children, let me forget all these things and let me have some time, please, God, give me. I won't remember any of these things, my wife, my children, my home, my bed, my money, my bank balance. You all crave, every day you crave for that. So, if we cannot have that desireless state even for short time every night, few hours, 6 hours, 8 hours, or whatever hour you sleep, your life will become unbearable. Do you know that? If I had to remember, I am a great Swami Vishnu, the holy man, and I came from India, and I am teaching yoga, etc., etc. I had to remember all that, act like a Swami, and Swami should drink the water like this. All after no one touches them. You cannot touch the glass or in the mouth when you drink the water. But the purpose of it, thousands of years ago they built this. So you won't get AIDS from anybody. God knows what to do. Others will drinking in that. Even if you wash, they say, God knows. I do not know if you wash this glass properly, but I left it here beautifully covered with all the flowers, etc. But the germs you can't see there, you see. So they are very wise ancient. Don't they're putting them on. And even they took glass, even the old, I don't know what to contain. Okay. Swami should be very, very careful not to touch the hat, and Swami should wear the orange robe and put all the vibhuti, not lightly, gently. And according if I had to do 24 hours like that, I will go crazy. But here I can just talk to you all, and I know that as soon as I finish my Swami role, I'm going to my bed, I'm going to forget this. And they will know, Swamiji, there's a modern thing, there's a fax came from London, the fax came from here. Nowadays, instant communication. Fax means suddenly they put a letter in the telephone setup machine, and then it comes back the same copy here, instant. My God, that's burst into modern fax. I don't want to say anything. I just, please leave me alone. Even your husband and wife, he said, please leave me alone. Did you not say how many times you told your husband? Leave me. Let me be at home, please. Suppose you can say in a different way. And leave me alone. Or you can say, please let me be at home. Suppose Swami, I won't say, leave me alone. I say, But the meaning is the same. That meaning. I can't take this world anymore. Like my sons cannot accept these worldly things. Let me find a place. Let me go within and first in my own self. That's called that's called meditation. But you don't mean that when you say leave me alone. But the meaning is I want to shut off. I can't take this world anymore. Money, home, bank balance, wife and children, home, noise, home. I want to forget all these things. Just let me be alone. It's called meditation. That's called silence. You are silencing the thoughts. Only at that time you get your strength back. Not taking a drink is not going to bring you at that time. Because many people do that. Only most of the people know only when they want to be alone, cannot take the world anymore. What they do? They get a glass of whatever it is, for the alcohol. But that's not actually sublimating. That only adding you are suppressing. Temporarily you can face that because you don't feel it. It's like hitting the hammer. That's what tranquilizers, sleeping pills or alcohol you take so that you can cope up the world. That is the worst thing you can do. Desire is common to all, but you must know the right way to sublimate, channel it. And that's called desireless state. Desireless state will not come merely by sitting alone. For a few minutes you can sit alone, and then afterwards that desire will give you let me just talk to one person. Mrs. Silverstein, my best friend here. Let me go to her house. And I can't take all these people. But Mrs. Silverstein, I can talk. Only one friend, you know. How are you? Oh, thank you, nice. Sit down. Would I like a cup of coffee or tea? No, it doesn't matter. Let me have a coffee too. And then conversation starts. And then what kind of conversation you do? When you meet your friend, what kind of conversation you do?
Small talk.
Huh?
Small talk.
Small talk. What does mean by small talk?
Mundane things.
Just give an example.
How are you?
How are you, of course? And
What do you
the
do?
person will say,
Fine.
fine or so and so. Okay. And then?
What do you do today?
What did you do there? Oh, I was washing the dishes and taking the children to home, and my husband has gone for the business trip, and watching the televisions and so forth and so forth. And then? Then? Oh, you know, a call came to my husband. Oh, yeah, he is somewhere doing business, and everything's okay, he said. But I am not happy. Why? Why you are not happy? He's making lots of money, he said. Because he did not bring me a mink coat last week when I came. Oh, okay. He said he's going to bring a glass. Thank you. So you start talking then. Oh, my other friend, he's called me fairly, and he's going to have separation from his wife, and his children are just moving away, and he's going to be alone. And I invited him to come and spend some time with me. And she's having a divorce, and he's having separation. He's going to get married, and the political situation is very bad, and the terrorists are going to this person, and that person got aid, and this person has lost millions of dollars, and they become poor. That's all you talk. What else you talk when you see me to your friends? Maybe you got a mink coat and look at my mink coat, new mink coat, look at the watch and the new diamond rings. You can all say all these things. But none of this will bring you what you are looking. What are you looking? What are you looking?
Peace.
Peace, happiness, bliss, ananda, silence are one and the
Same.
same. None of this will bring you that state. So, they said, ancient rishis, oh man, what you have, you are not going to stop thinking, nor you are going to be a happy person by accumulation of all these things. Still there will be pain, pressure, old age, and death. You have to face old age by yourself, and death also by yourself. You came alone, you will go alone. And you can't even take this body with you. Do you know that? This body is made up of ice cream, pizza, bananas, or hot dogs, and hamburgers, or the vegetarian body. But all this cannot go on. The composer of this food material, it will go back into another composition. First you must decompose. That's called death. So the cells will decompose, and some cells will go into water, some will go into food chain, some will become flowers, some cells will become flowers, food for flower, some cells become food for the germs and worms, and so it will disintegrate. This is called decomposition. So you have to face that decomposition, but you are still witnessing the decomposition, your death. Someone is witnessing. Just like you are witnessing your body now, someone is witnessing. That witnessing aspect will not die. It is eternal. It is blissful, peaceful. It is knowledge absolute, bliss absolute. It is existence absolute, eternal. There is no change in that. That witness is the thing you are looking. That is the thing you are looking. That's why there is no way you can satisfy your desires by any means, because you lost what you are. You've forgotten who you are. And you are looking, searching everywhere. Think I can find by having millions of dollars. And when you get $1 million, man will say, come on, get out. Bring me something more. So you bring maybe $10 billion. You can temporarily, you can keep your mind quiet. But mind says, no, I'm not looking for that. I want something else. So you don't know what you want, you're looking. That's the problem. What are you looking? And you are going on looking, thinking, this will bring me happiness, that will bring me happiness, that will bring me ultimate satisfaction, this will bring me ultimate satisfaction. But there is nothing in this world or in another world can bring you ultimate satisfaction. That's because you lost the very essence, your very nature is ananda, bliss, peace, or happiness. That's your very nature. It is the very nature of the lamp, of this particular, is very hot. And it's light also. Heat and light is the nature of it. You take the heat out of this lamp, you take the light out, then it's no more fire. The fire means it must be hot. It also has some luminous capacity. When you take the heat out of it, it's no more fire. So also when you take the happiness out of you, the peace, the silence out of you, the bliss out of you, the peace that passes all understanding, when you take that peace out of that, then you are not yourself. And you think this spiritual body is yourself. That's a mistake. That's the cause of the whole problem. Why we are looking? Because we think this body, this 10 fingers, and this 165 body, and this eyes, and these ears, and this hair is me. And that hair, that body, that cells are not staying even a moment in the same condition as the flower is changing. So also your body is changing. And each time you try to pull out one more hair, one more gray hair. I tried. See, when I had my first time, I never had that gray hair. You can, if you don't believe, please buy a complete list book of it. It's not, it's almost out of notes, out of print, I think, but if you copy it here and there. Look at all those, my pictures. And they came here, Mr. Silverstein has seen, I never had any gray hair. Mr. Silverstein can
black,
definitely.
Black is cold.
Yeah?
Black is cold.
Black is gold. Gold, not gold.
I just said that.
And I tried to pull one hair out. Next day came 10 more hairs. Then next day came 2,000. And so I said, my God, I can't pull all my hair out. I left it there. So also, you cannot just mere be satisfied. You need something else to sublimate. That very nature of you is the ananda, bliss, peace. But you cannot suppress your desires and find peace. You have to slowly put the thought waves in equilibrium or in a balanced state. That's called yoga. Yoga, chitta, vritti, nirodha. Yoga means stopping this modification of the mind, that vritti or waves. Stop the modification of the mind, mental waves. Mental waves are desires. No way you can just stop it and still it, but you must find a way, and that is the waves are caused by the wind, so stop the wind. At that time, there will be the ocean will be calm. Stop the wind. And here the wind is both your prana, the vital energy, as well as desire. These two things together make the mind constantly move. You are here, and when you are here, your mind is in your home. When your mind is home, your mind is maybe in Alaska or in Los Angeles and somewhere. It's constantly moving, never able to keep. But you give the right thing to the mind slowly through the technique called yoga. And the technique is not just one level. It's not possible. Merely closing the eyes is not meditation. Now you can stop your desires, which you already know by this time, which I don't have to describe. Anyone knows that? By closing the eyes you can stop your desires? So, the mind has got them. Patanjali explains the Raja Yoga, the great psychologist all the time. No one has studied like Patanjali. In Raja Yoga Sutras, he has explained this in a very beautiful way. Mind has got moods. Moods. The first mood is chitta, means oscillation. Like a stormy day, a stormy night of the ocean. The mind is constantly moving up and down, restless and thus. You lie down, I don't want to lie down. You walk, I don't want to walk. You watch the television, turn the television, oh, I don't want to see the television. And you want to eat, you go and eat, oh, I'm tired of eating. It is never restful. Constantly, it's called chitta state. Constantly agitated. Anything. That day is miserable for you, is it not? And the mind is agitated, you are never able to be still. You have to sit down or quiet or watch a television or read a paper. That state of mind is very, very... Do you know that state of mind existed in you? You all experience, is it not? Do I have to explain that state? Everyone knows that. Thank you. That saved my time. The next stage is vikshipta, gathering. Sometimes, well, mind wants to go out, but again, you can concentrate a little bit to a book, or read a newspaper, or turn a television, or talk to some friends. And again, mind goes to somebody there, you are talking to your friends and talking some good things, and looking at the new bangles and new ornaments, etc. Then you will be saying, oh, my child is, my son has gone for a what do you call it, date, and it's already 10 o'clock and he's not home, and he'll be worrying about, oh, my daughter is gone and for dancing she was supposed to be here. Okay, oh, he'll come. Oh, the way friends say, oh, don't worry, they'll come back. It's only 10 o'clock because the midnight starts only at 1 o'clock, you know. So still time is there. Okay. And again you'll be thinking, oh my God, still. So there will be chitta and there will be chitta. Goes, you bring back, and okay, they'll be all right. Okay, they'll be all right. They play the bridge. So you go on, chitta means gathering, focusing, and then it moves away. Again, bring back. Because next stage, with chitta. Then, mudha, the third stage. This is called inert state. If no desires at this time, only you want to daydreaming a little bit. You may laugh for you to yourself. You may talk mentally to yourself. Mudha, but someone say, oh, come on, let's go for a movie. I understand. And someone calls, come on, have some dinner, nice dinner. I just got it. Mudha. It has got no interest in anything, either present or unpresent, and it doesn't want to do anything. It just wants to vegetate. Neither sleepy, not dreaming. That's called mudha, inert state. This state, or sometime you must have felt, I'm sure. Is it not? Nothing you want to do. You are not excited or or you are pleased, not unpleased. Just want to meditate. Because mood state. All these three stages you all know, is it not? You know the experience of these stages. But you are not happy with all these three stages, is it not?
Correct.
And the man have sitting a big stockbroker with the 200 telephones and the phone ringing from that corner, this corner. He put a 10 phone, 2 phone here, 2 phone in the pipe, 2 phone in the head, 2 phone, and they call him, come on, sell that, come on, sell this, and okay, I'll sell it, come on, buy this, come on, buy, okay, I will buy it. He hung up the phone, take on the phone ring. It is a stormy day for him. And then all the things, so he came back home and saw his children playing. So at least he's able to relax. After some time, I'm tired. He can't even sleep because of the whole tiresome body cannot relax even. And he takes some cigarette and maybe a drink, and mood have vegetate by just drinking and smoking and drinking and smoking. These three stages, all these three stages, you know, I don't have experience. I don't explain. The fourth stage, called Ekagrata, one-pointedness. You gather the mental rays into one area. That is not practiced in the West generally. No one practices that. If there's any mental problem, you go to a psychiatrist doctor and talk about your father and mother. And that's true, because all the problem is because of father and mother, is it not? If they were not here, you won't be here. And so the father and mother definitely is the cause of all your problems, no doubt about it. So you go to a psychiatrist, and psychiatrist, okay, what is the problem? And oh, my doctor, sir, I'm thinking all the time about a donkey. Oh, that's very good. Now, I just give an antidote for you. You think of your mother or mother-in-law. Oh my God, that's worse. Now you come out to psychiatrist, doctor said, don't think of your mother and mother-in-law. But the idea of thinking the mother-in-law is very frightening. Oh, so that's not going to help. Ekagrata means one-pointedness. This needs little effort. But you can concentrate as a, just you came from Nassau, there was one great violinist was there, solo violinist, Russian, she was our guest there.
Yeah.
Galina?
Yeah.
She was our guest, she comes in there. She played several times solo violinist. Of course, I couldn't understand violin. Anyhow, I took her violin, told me what to do. So I put the bow in the wrong place. No, we have to put the heels only. You know, my idea is that much about violin. Anyhow, she said and then afterwards I went 15 minutes of private conversation. Okay, and now I can concentrate on my violin, but I can't sit and concentrate and meditate even for a minute. My mind goes wild. Yeah, I can concentrate, but I can't concentrate. I can't meditate. What's the cause? What's the reason? Okay. You can easily concentrate all the mental rays on a violin or a sitar, or on a watchmaker is putting the watches together, or a surgeon who puts a knife, or a scientist who is working on his laboratory. He will forget to eat. He won't even know the time passed, 10 hours. His wife may be calling, but he won't hear the call of his wife. That's intense concentration true. The time moves very fast. Or when you're playing bridge or card, you don't know how long you are playing the bridge and card. You must have forgotten your husband, your children. You don't know you have to cook the food, etc. All this you forget. That kind of concentration, you can have external concentration. But to bring that same externalized mind, or extrovert mind, to inward and make it to go to self-atman, which you are looking, that's the place you have to look for ultimate happiness. Because that's the thing what you lost, your self-atman. But there you don't want to look. You look everywhere, you can concentrate and be successful. A violinist will be successful on violence, and scientists will be successful. But still there will be no peace of mind for them, because they are able to concentrate. So you have to make that mind, extrovert mind, introvert. You must go within. That's what Ekagrata. Raja Yoga means. Now you can easily meditate, concentrate on many outside objects. That's somehow you'll be able to. Everyone has got many capacities in different ways to do that. And man who can concentrate on external things more and then become great genius like violinist and the sitars and plays or a video, even video making man. Though he is look at it, so he is just the move. He doesn't have to do anything. Everything is done by the. But look at his concentration is moving and see everything is coming properly. And though he makes a big mood, our asana video, you saw that, by the way, once, a day yesterday, Monday, that video was shown in the NASA television.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Very nice. I'm glad.
And many people called, some doctors called, and that was a wonderful Swami Vishnu-devananda. So anyhow, it's broadcast first time premiere. We put advertisement in the papers several days so that people will know that the particular time 6 to 7 that he made that video. And he came to NASA and several days, so much concentration is necessary to put that. So external words that bring that the outward mind to inward is very, very difficult. It's not easy. That's the fourth state of the mind. Then that the more you bring that mind from central world, as the senses want to go to central pastures, when you are able to bring back from central pastures, and in the same proportion, your peace will go upward. The degree of peace will go up. The same way, the more you are going to bring up. And ultimately, you reach the fifth state called Niruddha. Raja Yoga says. From Ekagrata state, you put Niruddha, the mind itself stops moving. Suspended completely. No desires, no thoughts, no motion, like a candle or like this lamp in a windless state. It's very steady. That is Chitta. And that is big Chitta, little bit steady, and then it will come up and then goes up again steady, big Chitta. Then Moda, completely out. And Ekagrata, mind doesn't want to go too much out. You try to go, but again you come steady, automatically steady. Not much wind, you see. And then doesn't matter what you do, it will not move. That is the highest state of the mind. At that time, you know who you are. Until that, you will never know that who you are. The immortal bliss, Atman, is within you. You are that. That God is nothing but that consciousness. That thou art. You are that God. You are that bliss, Ananda. It's not God is up or down. If they're up means all astronauts must have seen God up when they went to moon, is it not? Which is up, here or down? Well, for us, up is there. But if you go to India, up is the other way. So, which is up and down. But when always we look up to see God. As if God is somewhere just waiting, somewhere up in the heavens. Doesn't matter how far you go, but there is no up or down. That very God, very consciousness, very peaceful thing is within you. That's the thing you are looking. That's why you are unhappy. That's why that complete innumerable desires. You think if I have this, nothing will bring you happiness until you find this immortal self which you are. All the bliss you are looking, all the happiness, all the knowledge is all within you. You are that knowledge. You are that bliss, Ananda. So this is called Niruddha state. Called Samadhi in ordinary words, supraconscious state, or Nirvana, Mukti, liberation. Various words are there. But all one is or peace that passes all understanding. Same thing. Because in that, a peace comes, you can't describe it in words because there are no senses, no intellect, no mind. So no one can describe this peace, this silence. That's what you are looking. That's called the desireless state. That time, Niruddha state, nothing is important. Once you tasted even this experience like a deep sleep, you can't explain what deep sleep state is, but we all know. And as a sleep is very beautiful because not because I express what sleep is, you all know what sleep is. I don't have to. Because you experience sleep, is it not? Now, if I say to a blind man, I am going to explain color. This is white, this is red. Or blind people. Oh, this is white. So the question is, what is white? Oh, white is like this, white cloud. White said no. They understood? No. So I said, this red, what's red? It's like red, blood. What's blood? Color. Oh, it's like sunrise, sunset. It doesn't matter how much I explain, it has got no way I can make him understand. Or a person who never tastes sweet, he said all other color taste, but except sweet, pungent, it is salt, pungent, everything, but not sweet. And I'm going to talk about honey. What is honey? Honey is sweet. Honey is like sugar. Doesn't matter what I explain, please explain scientifically. Oh, honey is made up of, it's like starch, sugar. Sugar is made up of 3 atoms, carbon, hydrogen, oxygen. Oh, that's all. So you understood that, you know? There's no way to understand about the honey. But you take a drop of honey and put it in his mouth. This is honey, this is sweet. No explanation necessary. He experienced that. Experience, you don't have to explain. And nor we can explain your experience to others. That's why yogis explain about this. Even the Bible says, peace that passes all understanding means you understand through your senses, through your mind, through your intellect, through your reasoning. This stage you cannot understand any of these things. When you stop these senses, then you experience that. That's an experience you have to learn. That's why they call peace that passes all understanding. You can't describe this. No one can teach you. No one can give you. No one can, money you can buy these things. It's in your state, your real, that's your real estate. Real estate, you know. Other things are unreal estate. That's why you are unsatisfied. So the peace that passes all understanding is called liberation. They are talking the same thing. Or mukti, liberation, cosmic consciousness, self-consciousness, God consciousness, various words they use. This are just meaningless. But the experience is the same. A person who experiences sterile state, this absence of all expression or suppression, and when the no desire comes up and the lake is calm, you see yourself Atman, the bliss state. That's the what. That's called godly race, and that's why you are all here. That's why you came and sat here. That's why they put me in a big cushion, so I can have little peace. But this is not a peace. This is not a peace that passes all understanding. I understand this peace, what I get from this cushion, which I can understand. Then Raghu came and asked, Swami, peace that passes all understanding, please explain to me. As he said, please explain about meditation. Okay, this peace, this meditation experience is like eating ice cream. Oh no. I said, no. Ice cream experience you understand. Because you can, well, you can, some people can say same ice cream is good, some people say same bad. So oh, it doesn't matter, neutral. But that is experience each individual. But still you understand it, good or bad. Then only this experience, peace that passes all understand. This experience, is it just like the when you went to a movie and I was sitting with my girlfriend there, smoking, enjoying the thing? I said, that experience you understand. So it is not. So that experience only, I get this type of experiences. I went to Nassau. I was sitting in a beautiful paradise island, sandy beach, and the blue waters, and the calm oceans, and setting sun, and my girlfriends, and my cigar and cigarette, and the little, what do you call the green grass or water grass, and so forth, and green grass. I was smoking green grass, or I was taking something. And kind of crack I was having in Swami. I got it was so thrilling, Swami. That peace you understand. You explained about that. So it is not the peace that understands. Then what is that peace? No one can explain. When you stop the desires, then you experience that. That you only will be able to taste it. So we can only teach you how to stop this desirable state by bringing this peace step by step in different degrees, in different incarnations, not in one incarnation. It takes several incarnations to reach this state. Not just like TM $150 mantra, you get it, you can repeat Angi, 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 and you can just forget everything is going to come. That's not possible. There's no way. No one can give you. No mantra exists that is just instant God realization. As one of the New York, one of the old students came and camp found he got a TM mantra for $150. So what did you do? Why I sold that TM mantra to others, Swamiji? And how come? Oh, I sold to one person. He gave me 2 hamburgers. We were sitting on the table. Then he bought me 2 hamburgers. I gave the mantra to him for 2 hamburgers. It's so shocking. Can you just give mantra means to stop this very desire? That's the purpose of the mantra. You use that mantra, the sound energy, vocal sound energy. Instead of you are hearing, you are a fool, you are a fool, you are a fool. You repeat. Instead of I love you, honey, I love you, honey. Instead of repeating that mantra, you hear Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namo Narayana, Om Namo Narayana, Namo Narayana. There's no object involved, no sense involved. Om Namo Narayanaya meaning literally salutation to Lord Narayana or the God living in all beings. But when you repeat that mantra, the other sounds will disappear, the desires will disappear. That's called how we channel the energy. It's not easy. Maybe it goes in the eyes is not good. That's for suppression or expression, but this is called sublimation. So when you chant that mantra, Om Namo, you give me the rosary, okay? And in the beginning time, it's very difficult to focus the mind on mantra even. So you just use a rosary, 108 bits. Om Namo Narayana, 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 Namo Narayana. And you repeat Om Mala 108 times, and you climb up Om Namo Narayana. And then when you reach this side, because Meru, the head word, Meru means the peak. And then you turn back Om Namo Narayana, Namo Narayana, Namo Narayana, Namo Narayana. And then reach here, again you reach the peak, and then you turn back. Reverse it. Those ordinary beginners will do make 5 milas, advanced will do 20 milas, and still very, very great advanced yogi to 200 milas. I used to do that. It takes about 3-4 hours. The mind does not come easy to control. And that repeated 200 milas of 2 hours every morning and 2 hours in the evening. Then you mentally repeat. Verbal sound. Say one more, mentally I'm repeating. And then slowly, other desires will just slowly disappear, like a mist in the front of the sun, and it all disappears. So your desires, cloudiness goes away. You start seeing the peace. Once you get in the peace, oh my God, then you don't even, everything just dropped. You're repeating subconsciously only now. Not even verbally, not mentally, subconsciously, and then eventually all sounds merges into silence. Peace that passes all understanding. Sublimation. That's the purpose of repeating mantras. So the pranayama, that's the wind which makes the waves to come up. So you stop that wind by pranayama. The prana is the thing which makes that mind oscillate. And suddenly, when you stop the breath, you are able to stop that is the motion of the mind itself. For example, can you hear some sound? Okay. Now, sure?
Yeah.
Can you hear?
Yeah.
Can you hear? Count now. Close your eyes, count. How many?
8.
Doesn't matter. What happened to your breathing? What happened to your breathing? What happened? You stopped or slowed down. I didn't ask you to stop the breath or slow down. You automatically, the very motion of the prana which makes the breathing possible, you stop that. That's the cause of the mental oscillation. The desire and the prana. That makes the mind oscillate all the time. So when you, through desire, by repeating mantra means, or worship, one of the flowers and lands and all the worship in every religion, they put an altar and the Star of David or cross. That is called, and then repetition mantra and the pranayama. These things will bring the mind into a very low oscillation. And then it will be the one-pointedness, and then niruddha. Suddenly it stops moving. That's highest state. That may take several incarnations, but in each incarnation you are progressing. Even to come and sit here instead of going to a movie or Broadway show, you are all New Yorkers, you know all the enjoyments going on in this. But you shut off your senses from, pull your senses from there, and you are able to sit at these late hours on hard floor. And that's called Pratyahara, the first step in meditation. You are withdrawing all the senses from other activities, physical and mental. Then you are able to concentrate, make talk, satsanga, called satsanga. And we do not talk about a father, mother, and a girlfriend and boyfriend and drivers and terrorism, etc. You are only talking about yourself, Atman, the God which is within satsanga. And now your mind becomes more stable. Yes, I want to see this Atman. I was looking forward always for this peace, but I do not know what it is. Maybe Swami will tell, I can't give you, it is your birthright. The state is your birthright, but we never looked for this thing in your society or in your, even in your religion. They never told you to sit, and even in the contemplation sometimes, you can contemplate in a piece of Torah or Bible. You can contemplate, but the concentration, focusing is not taught in any of the religions, except Buddhism also. Buddha taught also to Buddhists. Ekagrata, niruddha. And that is what you are looking. That's why you are all not satisfied. So in conclusion, yes, you want this peace. Everyone wants, but you can't buy it. Nor any teacher can give. Even if you got the biggest teacher, Swami Shivananda, what do you get? You can talk to him. He can just talk to you back and explain about it, just like Galina, this woman who is able to play violin, to concentrate, and the amazing talent she has got. But she cannot even just put the violin down and then bring that mind down inward. It's not possible. Because no training. That's what they told her. No, this training must start not just in this life, in the past life, in the past life, in past life. So you would not become a great violinist in this life. How many lives you are practicing violin? And in this, there's one boy I read in the paper, New York Times, that he was playing solo in the Carnegie Hall, alone, a 7-year-old boy. And one of the audience who came to hear him solo, a 7-year-old boy who never learned any violin, was Sivan Mehta. And Sivan Mehta to come and hear a 7-year-old boy who never even learned violin, that means it must be an extraordinary. Of course, if I hear, I don't make any difference. Whether Sivan Mehta plays or even Einstein plays, it makes no difference who. It was the same for me. But where is that boy, 7-year-old boy, is able to play violin? As the one man who came from outside or came to New York, and he was walking on the street. He heard of the Carnegie Hall where the great artists are going to play. So he was a newcomer, he wants to walking and he asked somebody, Mrs. Silverstein, Mrs. Silverstein, this stranger, I come from out of this country. Will you please tell me how to go to Carnegie Hall? Mrs. Silverstein said, more practice. Means you can only go to Carnegie Hall when you can practice more practice. Then only you can just go and play. Anyone cannot go and play in a Carnegie Hall. So it's more practice. You are surprised. What more practice? Oh, you can only play in Carnegie Hall if you practice more. So go and play. So yes, all of this knowledge did not come in this life. Every life you are increasing your inner mental control and your peace. If you don't have the peace even little bit, you won't be able to sit here. Do you know that you will be so restless even to sit crossed legs and in this kind of conditions and hearing my lecture, it will be unbearable. It will be most painful thing for you. So you are able to get some peace in this condition. That's called peace. You have understood at least there's something more than the central pressure, hearing music and going to opera, etc. Something more. And so you are silencing all the thoughts and you are only focusing. Ekagrata. You have got little bit ekagrata, concentration, one-pointedness. And that's not started in this life. Not because of Swami Vishnu, I am not giving this. It is your birthright. You had learned this in the past life and you want to increase it, so you are increasing and increasing and increasing. And in some life, one day, you will get perfect ekagrata, Buddha. You don't want anything anymore except that, the peace, that silence, that yourself, Atma. I tell you a couple of stories with an end, because all the things I taught you, you are going to forget. Because the moment you leave here and this house and you pay your dues, don't forget to pay the dues. Oh no, you cannot even meditate now. Oh my God, I have to give money for all these things. Anyhow, you don't have to pay money. You can go. Okay, I'm very happy. Maybe you can eat some prasad there, okay? There was a great colony, shepherd colony. And in the shepherd colony, there live lots of sheep. And shepherds knows only one thing to take out the sheep, then during the daytime graze and then put them in the corral inside in a valley. And they were sleeping soundly. At midnight, suddenly a mountain lioness came to hunt. And the mountain lioness was also fully pregnant because she must eat, survive. She came among the sheep colony and about to attack. Naturally, all the sheep, the very smell of the lion is sufficient. They all just got up and pandemonium broke loose, and they were crying, and the shepherds woke up, and they saw the mountain lioness about to attack the sheep. So they took their gun and started shooting at the mountain lioness, and the mountain lioness heard noise. She ran away, dropping her newborn cub among the sheep, because she could not carry the cub, and they were shooting. And she ran away to the forest, leaving her newborn cub among the sheep. Luckily, there was a nursing sheep, and mother sheep, she took this newborn cub and fed. And the newborn cub thought the sheep is his mother, so started beating the same way, ba, 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 and drinking milk and became vegetarian, eating grasses. And he grew up among the sheep, thinking he's a big sheep. And one day, after several years, a big mountain lion, the king of the forest, came to hunt. And he looked among all these things to which sheep he must attack. And there was a juicy sheep there, and that's another juicy. He was selecting the one which one. But his eyes was blinking. That's one big fellow. But this fellow, he's breathing like a sheep. He's eating grasses. But he looks like a lion. My cousin. Then you look close. As he gets closer and goes, this valley lion, sheep lion start running away. Oh, mama, help me. He's calling his mother sheep. Please help me. This fellow is going to kill me. And mother sheep naturally, she ran away, leaving the big lion behind, her son. And he was frightened, the valley lion. And the mountain lion came. You disgrace! What are you doing here among the sheep? You are a disgrace to our whole royal family. It is just King Charles coming and attending the meditation session. Prince Charles, if you start doing that, the experience with the disgrace, you are just going to hippie colony, yogi colony, and meditating on the diamond rings and gold and power, etc. It will be a greatest mistake. My God, what type of son I am having? And it will disgrace. So she was cold. So the same way the king lion scolded the mountain lion, the valley lion. But Madeline still was frightened. Ba, 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 ba. Please leave me alone, let me go to my mother. My mother is waiting there. Oh, you stupid, you are not a sheep, you are a lion. Oh, no, I'm not a lion, I'm just a sheep. My mummy is my brother, my sister, leave me alone, just give me my... What is my please, don't. And he was more angry with the mountain lion. I'll show you who you are. So he grasped the ear. No, I don't want to know who I am. I'm quite right. I'm a sheep. You are not a sheep. I will show you. He dragged him to the mountain, cut his ear, and still fighting, he would want to open his eyes. Even at last, he reached the mountain, and there he brought to a big lake. Now, you open your eyes and look what you will find who you are. Oh, no, I am frightened. I can't even open my eyes. Your face is very fearful. My God. No, no, my face and your face exactly the same. Oh, no, no, no. You look at all the teeth that hang up. Ooh. I won't look at your face. If you only see the sheep face, everybody thought you've got a sheep face also, is it? Oh, no, no, please look, your face is like my face. Oh, no, no, you are not true. Please, just be calm. I'll show you who you are. Just open. Now, definitely won't attack me. No, no, no. Please then move away from me. Stand here. Okay, now, open your eyes. Straight into the water. What do you see? Oh, I see some waves. Some waves. Okay, just wait for the waves to subside. What do you see? I get some reflection. Something is moving. The face is more like your face is moving there. I never knew there's another land standing there, like you. Just look. And the waves subsided slowly. The wind is slowly subsided. Evening time, the wind came down. No more waves. What do you see? That's a lion. He's looking at me. I turn, he turns. I turn this way, he turns that way. I laugh. The modern will say, you see, that's your face. And look at my face. Hey, I am that, yes. It's your reflection. Hey, your face, my face. Hey, same. I'm not a sheep. I'm a lion like you. The mountain, let's see. Now, don't breathe like a sheep. You are a king of the forest. No, you go to your forest and act like a king. You don't have to be afraid of anybody, because all are afraid of you. Don't bleat like a sheep, roar like a lion. Oh! And the first time biggest roar he gave, he realized his real nature. I am the king, I am the lion. And ever after, went into the kingdom and lived happily. The story illustrates sheep. Who are the sheep? We are all sheep. We bleat. How we bleat? Ba 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 ba, Christian ba ba ba, Jew ba ba ba, Manara ba ba ba, Muslim ba ba ba, Hindu ba ba ba, Swami ba ba ba, Rabbi ba 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 ba, priest ba 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 ba, priest ba 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 ba, my wife person ba 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 ba. And the mountain lion comes. Who is the mountain lion? Who? Guru. Teacher comes. Yes. You are not a Jew, you are not a Christian, you are not maybe you are not a female, you are not a husband, you are not a wife. You are immortal self. Oh, no matter. I'm not immortal self. I'm not God. I'm just I got $5 million in the bank. I got my wife and children and my child is educated. My daughter is going to get married. Please bless me. Give me some blessing. That's sufficient. Oh, no, no. You don't need blessing. You all the infinite bliss and God, which is, you are that God. Oh, no, no. I am not God. Oh, no, no. I went to my priest and he blessed me. I went to my rabbi and he said, I'm going to heaven, and he definitely told because I put $5 to give him, so he's me to heaven. Definitely is God. Stupid. You don't have to go. There's no heaven except heaven is within you. That heaven, what you're looking, is not outside, up or down. He is within you, and you are that heaven. The very bliss, Ananda, is you. Oh, no, no, no. I'm not that, Please give me something so I can just repeat. Okay. $150 you get. Okay, you can live month after $150. Okay, I get. But you said, why don't they just waves there? That's not going to help. So you go to asana, practice asana, physical control first, then pranayama, breathing control, prana, then mental control, emotional control. You have to remove the emotions, light a lamp and wave and meditate on any picture of Star of David or cross, anything which you lift your mind up. Put a picture which you lift your mind up. Put Christ or Jesus or Moses or Allah, Muhammad, or no picture, just put an Om. Or if you don't want even that, just put a dot. But just concentrate. That's for the lake. Lake is your mind. So now look what you see. First there are lots of waves, confusion, still waves, big waves, small waves, and you can't see anything. And as therefore patient, teacher says, go on, do that. Om Namo Narayana, Om Namo Narayana, Om Namo Narayana. And slowly, the mind is settled. And what you see? Teacher, I am you, you are me. We are one. There's no difference between you and me. That Ananda, Atman is one. Now you see, you are not a Jew, you are not a Catholic, you are not a Protestant, you are not a Hindu, you are not a woman, you are not a male, you are not a poor man, you are not a king. All are the same. That infinite bliss, Ananda, is within you. Now repeat Om, Soham, I am He. And now be fearless. There's no death or birth for you. Yes, teacher, I realize that I got no death or birth. I never born, I never lived. I am just eternal, anadi, ever, blissful, Ananda. Now repeat Oro, Om, Soham, 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 Shivoham, Soham, 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 Shivoham, Soham, 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 Shivoham, Soham, 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 Shivoham. I am that I am, I am that I am, I am that I am, I am that I am. I am that I am, I am that I am, I am that I am, I am that I am. Neither body nor mind, immortal self I am. Neither body nor mind, immortal self I am. I'm neither body nor mind, immortal self I am. I'm neither body nor mind, immortal self I am. I am not this body is not mine. I am not this mind is not mine. I am not this body is not mine. I am not this mind is not mine. I am not these senses, the senses are not mine. I am not this intellect is not mine. I am not these senses are not mine. I am not this intellect is not mine. I am that I am, I am that I am, I am that I am, I am that I am. I am that I am, I am that I am, I am that I am, I am that I am. Soham, 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 Shivoham, Soham, 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 Shivoham. Soham, 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 Shivoham, Soham, 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 Shivoham. Dive deep into that Soham, I am. Transcend the body. You are not this body, mind, intellect, senses. You are the immortal Satchidananda. I am that I am. I am this Ananda. I am that silence. I am Om. Synchronize the breath to very gentle, that's for pranayama. Inhale Om, exhale Om, breathe gently. And dive deep just for 2-3 minutes. And you see, stop all the waves, the sails. And you see the peace that passes all understanding, the kingdom of heaven is within you. You'll find it in that silence for the next few minutes. त्र्यम्बकं यजामहे सुगन्धिं पुष्टिवर्धनं गोपालकवन्दनां मृत्योर्मुक्षीयमामृतात् ॐ त्र्यम्बकं यजामहे सुगन्धिं पुष्टिवर्धनं गोपालकवन्दनां मृत्योर्मुक्षीयमामृतात् ॐ त्र्यम्बकं यजामहे सुगन्धिं पुष्टिवर्धनं गोपालकवन्दनां मृत्योर्मुक्षीयमामृतात् ॐ सर्वेषां स्वस्तिर्भवतु सर्वेषां शान्तिर्भवतु सर्वेषां पूर्णं भवतु सर्वेषां मङ्गलं भवतु सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः सर्वे सन्तु निरामयाः सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत् असतो मा सद्गमय तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय मृत्योर्मामृतं गमय ॐ पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः ॐ Adorable Lord of mercy and love, salutations and prostrations unto thee. Thou art omnipresent, omnipotent, omniscient. Thou art Sivananda. Thou art existence, knowledge, and absolute. Thou art the evil of all beings. Cleanse us and assist in our hearts, equal vision, balance, mind, faith, devotion, and wisdom. Grant us and resist temptations to control the mind. Free us from egoism, lust, anger, greed, hatred, and jealousy. Fill our hearts with divine virtues. Let us behold thee in all these names and forms. Let us serve thee in all these names and forms. Let us ever remember thee. Let us sing thy glory. Let thy name be ever on our lips. Let us abide in thee forever and ever. Bolo Sadguru Sivananda Maharaj ki. Thank you all. Now we can have Arati to remove the darkness. That's the purpose of symbolical. Remove the darkness, and so the light will come within us.